Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We're going the full gun team this time. It's an obvious thing to do now that we have Solomon Men, because now we have 6 gun IDs instead of only 5. Yeah, we're doing this. We're starting with Pierce Eco Gifts because, of course, we get Torn Bandoliers, because we consume ammo, deal 40 divided by number of coins, % more damage. Units out of ammo, gain 2 ammo next turn, once per encounter. This part's almost exclusively going to trigger for Yisong. And I mean, I'm pretty much like exclusively Yisong, because he's the only one who actually goes through ammo fast, but that's because he has got his entire reload mechanic thingy. But yeah. So this is the team, obviously, we've got, the 2 original ammo units, these 2. They go through the ammo, like, somewhat fast, that sort of thing, right? Then we've got, the 2 poise, people. They only spend ammo on their skill 3, and it takes, like, forever to run out of ammo. And then we've got, like, the 2 ego ammo users, who've got, who can't actually run out of ammo, instead of their own unique rules for their ammo. But they are all using guns, nonetheless, right? This is the team, so we're just gonna be shooting down our opponents. Yeah, cool. Okay, nice. Immediately going for the goodbye now, Soro and you. Wholesome. Nice, okay, cool. Like, there's not really any, like, consistent, like, thing to go for in this team. Even, like, going for Pierce isn't, like, the most reliable thing, because, like, we do have a little bit of Pierce stuff, or we are mostly Pierce, like, don't get me wrong. Like, Yisong, Heathcliff are exclusively Pierce, but, like, Ishmael's only Blunt, and then, like, both Ryoshu and Otis have Blunt skill 1s and skill 2s, but Pierce skill 3, and then you're all Pierce too, right? Yeah, okay. So, like, a decent bit of Pierce, that's for sure. It's not like the only thing we have, but like, it's a decent through line. I don't know. But we've got a bit of poise. Going for poise is probably a pretty safe bet, that's for sure. And also, if we don't go for poise, then like, Ryoshu's entire gimmick just doesn't work like at all. So, not a bad idea. I mean, otherwise, like, we've got your Tremor Rupture, your Sinking, your Burn, your technically Bleed Rupture, but I wouldn't count it, and also Charge, of course. None of those 3 really fit you very well, and your Bleed Poise, so. Bunch of random stat stacks on this team. Maybe we'll go for a little bit of everything, but I think the best, like, start is going to be going for Poise. Because LCCB Ryoshu cannot function on her own. She basically needs you to have enough poise to work. Her gimmick is a little bit flawed. Just a little. Damn, we get some events now though. See what we get. Here's some Tremor. We can definitely make some decent use out of Tremor. LCCB Ishmael is pretty good for Tremor, but I don't know. We've got a fair bit of random gluttony attacks too, so those would also inflict a bunch of tremor, so I guess that's something. Definitely not what I'm gonna prioritize at all. But it's an option. And that's what counts in the end, maybe. Who knows? Nice. Stagger that guy, the 5 fragile, she's the slowest person on the team fairly consistently. Okay, I immediately say that, and then Heathcliff is the slowest person. Okay. Sure thing, buddy, sure thing. That's fine. Let's see. Did we kill this guy with this one? We did get the Gloom Resin, so if we do kill, we get the reload, but I mean, it happens, like, no matter what, so it's not a very big deal whatsoever. That's fine. Magic bullet. Only a single target magic bullet, but that's fine. It happens. It happens. Okay. You're certainly doing something. Well, this looks good. Should be pretty solid. We do have another magic bullet that Otis can fire now, but I'm not sure it's gonna help us particularly. She should get it off. I don't think we don't definitely want to kill all the enemies in time, and it will hit both the people, so that's cool. Yeah, and then we just finish off with Yisung. Nice. Bonk and bonk. Cool. God. I love Solomon Yisung's animations so much. He's just so cool. With the Solemn Lament. Solemn Lament, obviously, like, Funeral of the Dead Butterflies, very well-beloved Abno, for good reason, of course. And, you know, Solemn Lament itself is it's just cool. We'll get that to ++, why not? Yeah, now that we've got Torn Bandolier to ++, we do even more damage. And Pierce Skills just gain more damage, right? It's just a big damage increase, which is cool. We're mostly Pierce Skills, as previously mentioned, so it works out well. Yeah. Solomon, it's cool. Because we got Gregor on the team, we could also pull out Solemn Lament just randomly from time to time, right? Let's just do it here for the fun of it. Shh. Might as well. It's hitting, like, the boss, right? Also some other random people, but that's fine. Like, our Sandy is not nearly good enough to really warrant using it. I'll get off, like, 3, maybe 4, like, additional bullets. Yeah. Only 2 additional. Okay, that's fine. I'm just kind of doing it for the fun of it. We lose some sanity, that's okay. We'll have to make sure we actually wait till we have a decent bit of things. Oh, and I don't think I thought about that, but yeah, I guess this would be a fairly good... I guess this ego would be a great way to build up and just enrichment really quickly if you're running, like, some bleed stuff. It's an ego that's got a lot of potential in general, right? Like, you could definitely try running it on, like, a Rupture team to see how, like, well you could burst Rupture with it. Now, of course, you'd have to be giving up ADD to do that, which, you know, a bit of a rough deal since ADD is so cool for Rupture, but I don't know. There's definitely a lot of funny potential with Solemn Lament. Both Solemn Laments, but I'm talking about the ego here, right? A lot of funny things it could do. It is definitely made, like, for Linton Gregor primarily, though, because, you know, the coin power synergy is insane, and also the fact that the passive of the ego gives Gregor a buff for having debuffs on him, right? And guess what his skill 3, Linton Gregor's skill 3 does? It sure does give him sinking, and just kind of triggers that. And as long as you just don't get hit, you'll just have sinking, therefore you can endlessly trigger Lament, right? Okay, yeah, we went to this floor second again, so we're getting mid stuff. Can I get the ones I haven't seen before? I'm not sure which of these are the better. The ego gift. I'll just take this one, sure. All eyes heal for 30 SP is kind of insane. But, you know, it's fine. Okay, here we go. Solemn Lament. We look up to see white butterflies above us. Though giving wings, the butterflies wander the hallway, fluttering to nowhere. We make our way to where it seems to rest a while, and see a large coffin past the transparent glass window. It's too grand for one, yet too small for many. A lonesome coffin lies. Ugh, coffin, I have a bad feeling about this. We probably shouldn't touch it, right? That'd be a safer choice, yeah, but what if there's something in there that could help us? Let's see what's inside the coffin. A cold cadaver of a butterfly rests silently inside the coffin. White butterflies who so desperately flutter their tiny wings in the faith that there must be something there at the end are no more, gone unnoticed by all. What lies past the periphery of death, no one asks. Truth be told, there is nothing at all. Rest. Okay, cool. Lose 1 less SP when allies lose SP due to their own base attack skill effect. I mean, sure, not a great thing. The target is sinking, do 2% more damage over your head's Quinn's attack skill flip when attacking, max 16%. Okay, cool. Just stack a bunch of damage. Not a particularly great ego gift, but you know, it seems cool. 1 less SP spent whenever we spend SP with our own base skill effects, specified in such a way so it doesn't affect, like, egos. I mean, there's definitely a fair bit of random things that effects, but seems a little bit conditional. Yes, because like obviously like it means like assumably. I mean, reloading isn't a base skill SP loss though, is it? It's a passive SP loss. So yeah, his Solomon Yisong's SP loss doesn't even get reduced. You still lost 15 there because it's from his passive. The EU gift's supposed to work with him doesn't even. Okay. I don't know. Assumably, like, I assume base skill means just means like normal attacks. It's attack skills, but including defense skills, right? Like egos don't count, so like passives don't count, that sort of thing, right? Enemy effects don't count. But it kind of leaves it in a spot where it just seems super conditional. Some people benefit from it. Obviously, stuff like your skill 3 is a skill loss from an actual. Well, is SP loss from an actual skill. A lot of other random things, right? But it's only a 1 less SP cost, so I'm not sure. Unless I'm misinterpreting base skills and it counts for egos, in which case it would be stupidly good for like Wingbeat and Gregor Solomon. But assumably that's not what it means, yeah? I don't know. It's a little confusing. But that's fine. It's not the biggest deal. We press on. Like this, the damage increase one is, I mean, like, it depends. I'm not fully sure exactly how some of that sort of stuff, like, stacks, right? Because, like, it means, like, sinking skills, like, your average sinking skill will be, like, maybe, like, a 3-coiner, right? Which means, effectively, first coin gains 2%, second coin gains 4%, third coin gains 6%, so average a 4% damage increase for, like, a 3-coin sinking attack, right? Which is worse than, like, a lot of, like, tier 1s even, right? So, like, that part's obviously just supposed to synergize with, Solomon, right? Which isn't even necessarily going to hit a lot of heads coins, it's luck-based. And I think I'm really ragging onto this ego, or onto this EU gift, because, but that's because it seems pretty strangely designed, right? I don't pretend to understand what exactly they're going for with that one. That's for sure. Well, we can do some good damage with quick suppression here, that's for sure. Nice. Yeah. Do we kill top left? Where I think we hit it with like about 2 random stuff. I think we hit it with skill 1, so like not necessarily. Yeah. Oh, that still just barely did enough. The crit actually mattered, I think. Sure. Well, they're all dead. Cool. But yeah, so thanks to getting rest, I have seen all the EU gifts on this floor. I did a run yesterday where I just kind of only went to the second floor to see what the other events were, and I got to the other one because there's those two. There's 3 Abno ones, and there's like the weird Encaphalin one. Like we got the One Sin one, we got the Funeral one. There's also the Red Eyes one, and like the Encaphalin one that gives you some like pretty powerful sinking EU gifts. If you come to this floor on a sinking team, you definitely want to get those ones, but it's a 50-50 whether or not you do. The rest of the EU gifts on this floor seem like they could be nice, but not anything to like go out of your way for, right? Especially since you're not a shop. In hard mode, this floor is a lot more bearable, I'm sure. Did I do that? Looks good. Gun, cool. Be also interesting that there's no, fusion gift shenanigans here. Especially since I was really expecting there to be, like, some sort of, like, One Sin Red, or, One Sin Spider Red fusion, right? To fit the whole Penitence Red Eyes thing going on, yeah? I don't know, I'm kind of surprised there isn't. But it's not the biggest deal. I guess it makes sense, because it's an earlier floor, like, you don't get a rest stop at the end of the floor. Compared to, like, most of the other, like, event floors, but doesn't really seem like it's necessarily the biggest deal. It's fine. Sure, go with that. Actually, save it. We can save it a little bit, I think. That should probably work. No need to go all out immediately, right? We can just save our strong stuff for the second wave. That's probably the smarter play. Nice. Bottom guy's dead. Bottom guy's the one that's going to be exploding next turn, so good to see it dead. Not that it was particularly hard to kill. Now just this one left, this one that we just hit with a couple weakish attacks. Yeah. This could theoretically kill if it staggers and gets like a good damage dealer hit. Didn't stagger until the second coin though. Yeah, that's fine. Graze the grass. I mean, it kills. I was gonna body sack, but we don't have like any hen VGs. Wanted the body sack for the haste so that to make sure he'd be fast so we could like do some funnies next turn, but that's interesting. He's still fast though, alright. We're set then. And, like we're hitting them with a bunch of random things, but I don't know if we're gonna get the chance to use most of these attacks, honestly. Because like that just kills. I don't think this necessarily just kills. That's the one thing. So like maybe we like do that instead. Have you like clash that? Sure. We'll try it. Quick suppression probably just instantly kills, right? We have the high speed thing. Yeah, cool. A little closer than I thought, honestly, but still killed. Foregone conclusion isn't super powerful because we didn't have too much doubloons. We did get the crit though, so you know, worked pretty well. Nice. And we do get funny magical fire here. It's not the best one because you know it's only hitting a single target, but that's fine. We can just kill here. And Otis finishes the job, makes up for her failed execution last turn. Cool. There we go, both the normal fights done. Now there's one more, though. That's just going to be like the same thing, but with an additional wave. And then noon after that. Thorny Bath, sinking? Sure. I'll take it. I mean, it should be fairly simple. Immediate magic bolt fire is not a smart move. I'll go for it though. It's a funny move, all right. And something that's enough. It'll get her magic bolt up at least a little bit, and maybe chances are she'll draw another magic bolt fire at some point, right? Surely. We'll see. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, I didn't do too much. That's fine. It happens. Oof. You haven't even gotten a chance to... You don't even... Have you even used your skill 3 at all at this point? Like, I don't even know if you have. If you have, I haven't been paying attention. And then you can go do that, I guess. I've had fun. Knock yourself out. Oof for that guy. She doesn't even have enough poise to actually, like, get the crit, like, reasonably at all. I said I'd focus on poise, and then I proceeded to not focus on poise. I couldn't, like, do it, though, because, I mean, there wasn't a shop on this floor or anything. As I've been, you know, mentioning incessantly since last episode. Okay, oof time, though. Shoot, this guy's, Okay, actually managed to get 2 crits there. She managed to get... Okay. Actually managed to get some decent crits off, which was a little bit funny. I guess you gain some potency from that, and whenever you crit with the first 2 coins of oof, you do gain the count back, so yeah. Fair enough. Just do some of this, then. Kill that guy, it's only 30 HP, yeah, that just does it. Shh. Okay. Kill the bottom guy with that. Save quick suppression until you're actually fast. And then just hit this guy with a bunch of these weak attacks. Should be good. Cool. We don't have multiple skill 3s in use thanks to Shu. We should probably save a skill 3 for the boss. Decent odds we can draw another one at some point, though, right? We'll have to see, I guess. Not the most decent odds. But there are odds. Yes, odds. Well, like, the one that was being exploding next turn is already dead, though, so I mean, like, we're set to just spam weak attacks here. How are you doing, ammo? Still pretty decently, actually. Okay, cool. Gonna see if I was gonna need to be a little bit more cautious with this ammo stuff, but nah. We can just send it. His skill 3 is kind of, his skill 2 is definitely his best skill. Rabbit Heath skill, or his skill 2 is definitely his worst skill when it comes to maintaining ammo, right? Because his skill 1 and his skill 3 only cost 2, but his skill 2 costs 3. Which means it definitely can prove issues when you're trying to be a little bit more sustainable. Gonna do a bit of that, sure. Just save our strong skills at this point. These guys will die without needing to do anything too strong. If they explode, so be it, right? I kind of hope to see them explode at some point simply because I really have not seen these guys. I still haven't seen them actually do their explosion thing. I've always managed to kill them in time, or at least stagger them. Does it look cool or something? I don't know. I know in LobCorp they just kind of... I don't know in LobCorp wasn't anything too, like, spectacular. Like, bottom and right do explode this turn. Oh, we've got 2 quick suppressions. I mean, we might as well pull out a quick suppression if you've got 2 of them, right? Kind of would be weird not to. And you're just gonna pop that as well, yeah. We could save the foregone conclusion, but we're gonna overwrite it with his Solomon ego anyways, so there's no reason to, right? Nice. That guy's gonna be murdered by Ryoshu, presumably, so that's good. Cool. And they're all dead. Okay, noontime then. Time has progressed, we're on to the noon. We'll activate the regenerator. Gregor's got this. Cool. Now we've got that active. We don't particularly need these at all, so it doesn't matter. Hit noontime. Block it with the shields though, so we're chilling. Can't say I ever actually like red shielded the noon, right? I just moved people out of the way. Red shielding kind of seemed a little bit unnecessary. That's fine. Maybe that's part of the bit. No reason for you to actually suppress this turn, yeah. Celebration for the Departed, Ignition. I don't want you to actually do that. You can, like, clash one of these, maybe? No, you can't. Okay. Good to know, then. That's going to be the plan, though, right? Because we're going to quick suppression, get the fragile going, then we're going to get the solemn lament off. You've got some butterflies, stuff infliction going on. Heath's getting hit a little bit. I think he'll be fine. He'll grow back. I could do that, but I don't really want to. We'll do that, that'll work. See how much damage we do with this strategy. We get some butterfly infliction going, only Departed though, so I mean not anything particularly great. I kind of need more living to make sure that we get a decent bit of heads on Gregor's ego, right? Well, we'll see how this goes. We've got plus coin up this turn, thanks to the fact he killed with his skill 3 last turn. So it's actually going to be working pretty well. Yeah, we just staggered it immediately, jeez. That's a pretty good turn. Yeah, he does the speed of it, he gets staggered here, yeah. That's fine. It was an expected outcome, right? I'm not too concerned. We did get that stagger though, so that's pretty cool. Are you doing sanity? We'll have you do something like this. You'll clash, you'll get your sanity back. then we'll be chilling. I'll just do that for damage, I guess, right? More Solemn Lamenting, cool. Reached your maximum possible sanity for this. Don't have like the plus coin this turn, and you know, that sort of stuff, but that's fine. Still looks like we broke an arm, cool. Good to see. Should be able to kill this turn then. Yisong is clashing the other arm, but that's fine. These two are both hitting the broken part. We just need Suppress to get the kill, which surely it'll kill. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Pretty clean kill, all things considered, then. Yeah, absolutely. Worked out fairly well. And we can grab Skeletal Endorphin Kit's actually probably the smarter move, yeah. I'll take it. Random Pierce gift? No thanks, I'll just take the cost. We're gonna have so much cost because we won't get to shop at this floor. That's fine though. Do we go Ornamental Horseshoe? Probably. It's Poise. We just pair like Nebula or something. That's so that no one will cry. That's fine. This guy is crying. Get him. We'll do this mainly because Heathcliff took a bit of a wallop in there. It happens though. We could try doing some fusion stuff. Like, this doesn't help us at all, so we could try fusing this away, like, maybe do, like, this, right? See if we get Nebulizer. Cigarette holder. I think that's still nice. At least SP heals SP. Which is nice, but I could fuse it away, right? Could gamble it. Not particularly feeling the need to gamble here, I don't think. Could get a tier 3 for something we wanted. Which is tempting. I don't think it's necessary though. Yeah. We press on, I think. Not doing particularly great as far as, you know, Poise goes, or really any status effect. We're still doing good damage. We get Contract, that's pretty good. And that's a very strong ego gift. Especially depending on which boss we go to, right? Some bosses it's really good against, some bosses not so much, depending on, you know, their best body part, right?
바로 열어두겠습니다, 선배. 늙은이의 낙을 나양이 이해 좀 해주게.
Okay. Kind of killing a bunch of people. Good stuff. They're mostly all dead after that already, so that's pretty nice. Heathcliff's once again slow, so like his quick suppression isn't going to be good. The enemies are going to be dead before he gets the opportunity to quick suppress though, so not a worry. And some meant for the living, wholesome. Another event. How swell. It's you, okay. Rupture really doesn't help us too much. We could get like a Thunder Branch or something in Navy, do something with Ishmael and Ryoshu with the Rupture. And I guess if we had Thunder Branch, we'd also benefit from Quick Suppression's Rupture. Like, not like that much, but like, it's still on 3 coins. Certainly an idea. Okay, just killed instantly thanks to the contract. Pretty cool. Quick Suppression also probably just kills instantly, even like without needing the high speed, because these guys are weak to both Pierce and Envy, so you know, Quick Suppression's a little bit strong against these guys. Okay, and I mean, Yisang I think is just going to finish the job himself for both these guys. They're weak to Pierce. Goodbye now, Asoro and you. Yeah, doesn't even need more than 2 coins. And his skill 2 does plenty against a staggered enemy. So yeah, they're all dead. Yippee! Hooray.
단한일발 장전.
Okay.
이번 의뢰가 끝나면 선배에게 찻집을 같이
두드려 패고 터뜨려 주지.
그건 월세가 해결되면 생각해볼게.
선배님 언제 오셨어요?
야!
편히 쉬시게.
Yeah. Love murder. Shh.
제법 좋은
Sibyl's that.
저런 실력 있는 해결사가 도시에 많아져야 할
Yeah.
텐데 말이야.
MIDs in general are in such a strange spot. Cause like they definitely tried some. Cause the only like ammo IDs that really feel like ammo IDs actual are the two from launch, right? Like they've got like a finite resource, they can only use so much of it. But they make up for it by being fairly strong for one thing or another, right? Heathcliff can do stupid amounts of damage, and Ishmael can be some pretty good setup. She's kind of reliant on RNG a little bit. If she had a way to be faster, then she'd be much better. Really, if Ishmael had any ego that could give herself even like a little bit of haste, I think then LCCB would be so much stronger. Right? She had like a body sack or something. Because she needs something that gives her haste without her allies. I'm pretty sure Tumultuous Voyage, the passive for Blind Obsession, gives an ally haste, but not herself. But yeah. But then, like, you know, like, of quite, like, what's it, like, 8-10 months into the game, we got, near the start of Season 3, the very start of Season 3 specifically, we got those two. We got the Bloys, or no, they're not even both Bloys. We got, Pirate Gregor and LCCB Ryoshu, who instead they only have 7 bullets each, but only spend a single bullet from their skill 3, which means their ammo's, like, basically never gonna run out. And it just kind of means, especially it's rough for Ryoshu, because it means she just walloping people with a shotgun with most of her attacks. They do a similar thing with the animations and Magic Bullet, it comes a little bit later, but she doesn't even have ammo proper. It's like, she physically cannot ever run out of ammo. Instead, whenever she takes a shot, Magic Bullet goes up by 1, once it goes at 7, she gets a strong attack, and then it goes back down to 0, right? Simple enough. And then Yisun got like a weird mixture, right? Where his ammo does go down with every attack, but once it hits 0, I mean, he just reloads. Because he's got basically every infinite ammo. He loses sanity when he reloads, but, you know, very fitting, but... It's very weird. It also means we've got 2, like, gun-wielding Walpurgis 3-stars so far, which makes me feel like we aren't going to end up getting, like, Full Stop or something. Although I think if they wanted to do a 2-star, and, you know, Project Moon's gotten to the point where they really seem to dislike doing 2-stars, so who knows. Like, I think Full Stop could be a fun 2-star to do on, like, a random Walpurgis banner, right? On a random Ruina one. Don't know if it's very likely at this point, though, right? They've kind of already done so much gun stuff. To the point of it being being genuinely, like, really, like, strange how many, like, gun stuff we have. It makes sense that they're doing it mostly with, like, lobotomy corpse stuff, though, because lobotomy gun things aren't, like, as... Well, they're not real guns, right? They're, you know, ego guns, and therefore it's slightly different or something. Like, it's only a matter of time before we fight someone who, like, manifests ego and just gets a gun from it, right? We haven't seen that yet, but it's doable, right? It's very possible. Maybe it'll have an immerso, right? Maybe he'll manifest ego and it'll just shoot the sun, the gun. Would be very much in character for him, that's for sure. He did a lot to the right arm there. It's pretty nice. Neutral, I like a good neutral. Seems very reliable. We're favored. We're just attacking this guy a bunch. That's kind of really all I'm doing here. We're losing some of these clashes. I'm not that concerned, though. We're doing a lot of damage to the arms, so, like, he very well could die this turn. Don't know if he does. Like, we've got some strong texting. Do we get the crit here? Oh, we don't get the crit, darn.
나쁘지 않은 공격
Still did some decent damage, though, all things considered. And, I mean, Heathcliff should just get the kill, yeah, definitely. Yeah, there we go.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Love a good speed kill so that no one will cry, so he doesn't get the chance to do his, like, guarding thing turn 3 and all that sort of stuff. And we got the horseshoe now. Cool. Red order, sure. What floor are we going? Fortunately, there's not, like, any enemies with guns or anything. We could go for. So, like, we can't do that bit. We'll go rupture floor. There's some fun options in this floor. Could just get so that no one will cry again, like, that's for sure. We don't, though. We get Fey Lantern. Who should work? Wound Clarage, sure. Pendant, sure. Actually, I probably should have, like, thought about taking the Otis skill change. I kind of just moved on from it really quickly. Do a poise roll. There we go. Nebulizer, I'll take Ammo Electro now as well. And we'll just press on. We're going to get another shop, so might as well save some cost for that. So no one will cry. Funny to see you again. I'll take Talisman Bundle. More Rupture. Yeah. Really going to be able to make great use of the Rupture. The very prominent Rupture we have on this team. We don't have a single bit of Rupture Infliction that isn't on a skill 3. We've got 3 Rupture skill 3s, and we don't have a single Rupture skill 1 or skill 2. Oh, it's these guys. I always forget this fight, like, exists, right? Because it's first introduced in Railway 1, which just really leaves it in such a strange position, right? That's fine, though. Shouldn't be too bad. It's not Railway, so they should die easily enough. You resist Pierce, being a quick suppression still does a lot. You get the Fragile going. Not really making the best use of the Fragile, but Heat-Song skill 2 should be decent enough, I'd say. Once again, it's resisted because it's Pierce, but that's fine. Yeah, we contracted that guy, so he's almost dead. He'll heal up a little bit because, you know, K-Corp stuff, but that's fine. Still staggered, so should just die.
상황이 안 좋아 보여요. 이런 필립군 잘 보게라. 적의 상황이
Sure.
더 나쁘지 않아.
My observe closer, Phil. The enemies don't seem to be much better off, do they? Thank you, Salvador. Showing Phil up, you know, how to do anything. Okay, and we've got a... Oh. I was gonna say we've got a skill 3 finish guy. Now we've got a skill 3 finish this guy off gun. Cool. Shh. Yeah. All in all, of course, it makes a lot of sense we don't have the gun stuff we have is weird because of like the regulations against guns in the city. Like that's like the reason why a lot of that sort of stuff just falls into being super odd in certain ways. Okay. Shouldn't have had you do that, I guess. Shouldn't have believed in you. My bad. Shh. But yeah.
너희도 이번 역경을 헤쳐나가기만 하면 능력을 기를 수 있을 거야. 비록 그 과정에서 희생이 나올 수 있겠지만.
Yeah, we can shoot some robots though. You know, I'm down to shoot some robots. Shooting robots is one of my favorite pastimes, in fact. So you know, sure, I'll shoot these robots. Might as well, yeah. Okay, I guess because we're also getting Fey Lantern. Fey Lantern's a funny fight to be getting when you're running poise stuff. Because Fey Lantern sure does just immediately give your team like a bunch of random poise whenever you go into the second phase. So that's pretty cool. It's like, what is it? It's like 5 potency, like 2 count maybe? Is it even any count? I don't remember. It's not something I've ever like really benefited too much from, but like, you sure do gain the random poise from Fey Lantern, so I mean that's pretty cool. Nice. But yeah, now our poise stuff is being maintained pretty reliably. Don't have a good way to maintain on the people that aren't like actual poise IDs. If we get like a clover or something, that might be nice, but all in all, not too concerned. Rain Amigo gift, don't mind if I do. White Gossipium, okay. You're so funny, game. You're so funny. Or at least you think you're so funny. Okay, this fight with White Gossipium is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. We'll live. We just got a game. These guys all resist Pierce, that's right. Okay, that's fine. Sure, we like can't like make use of them being staggered ever, but you know, okay, that guy just died instantly. That's good at least. And I mean, some of them, it seems like we're just killing them straight up when we stagger them so far. So like Gossip is not actually that big of a nuisance. This fight's not that bad in general. It's one of those fights that can be vaguely annoying. Any K-Corp fight can be vaguely annoying because sometimes they just heal a bunch and it just kind of makes the fight last longer than it should. We're also doing a good job of just killing all the enemies here. This should instantly kill this guy. Yeah. We've got a bunch of ram attacks that should finish the other two off. They're both like 50-ish HP. So a bunch of skilled ones is more than enough. There we go, cool. We get our shop, second shop of the run, and we're at the end, so you know, that's pretty cool. What did I want? Oh yeah, I wanted to potentially try getting Clover. Yeah, okay, cool. Probably set on that front then. Let's see if we can get a good skill change. Get a Ryoshu skill change. I mean, that's an idea, yeah. I know we can sell a bunch of stuff here, I think. I don't really need that. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, for, like, Gregor ego, but I think I'm fine. We can sell this Rupture stuff. I want to upgrade a bunch of ego gifts, and I also want to, roll for a good skill change. Yeah, I'll take on a Magic Bolt Fire, sure. This should be good. Enhanced gifts, because I want to get, Nebulizer ++. Wound Clarid ++. Nice. I can get Elytra ++. And I can get Horseshoe ++. Cool. Got some lucky free upgrades there, so that works well. And Fate Lantern time. See how this goes. Should be pretty easy. We can probably one cycle this. Guess we'll see. I want to gamble a little bit. If we do something like this, like Negotiation Start shouldn't do too much, right? Yeah, definitely. But does Body Sack kill then? Don't know if it does. Like, if we do this, it really looks like this isn't doing very much damage in general. It might still be doing enough. Okay, we'll try this, right? We might do a little bit too much damage. I don't think so, though. I think this should be good. Okay, we at least stagger, so that's good. I was trying to actually, you know, do it in such a way that, well, we body sack so we'd be, like, fast next turn, but, oh, we did enough damage. Okay, cool. Actually, contract triggered. That makes sense. So we're set. I didn't even factor in contract, but yeah, that worked out well. So now you're fast, which is really good for us, because we can just immediately quick suppression. Got one of these ready. Got one of those ready. Sure, send it. And this should be... This, I mean, it's definitely going to be at least a stagger. Unfortunately, like, contract doesn't work for us here, but I mean, it was going to happen, right? We were going to stagger it. I'm not that concerned. But there's the stagger, so you no longer resist Pierce, so now we're going to be doing even more damage. We're definitely getting the stagger plus, maybe even the stagger plus if we're super lucky. I don't know. I don't think this is going to do that much damage, but could definitely do a fair bit. Yeah, nice. Maximum attack. Cool.
표적 무력화.
Oh yeah, we did get the stagger plus plus though, so that's pretty cool.
보세요, 관리자님.
Yeah,
역경을 이겨내고 유능한 직원이
화끈한
되었어요.
계획이라도 생각난 거야?
저 이번엔 도움이
so yeah, you're very dead. Pretty convenient. And what's gonna land the killing blow? And it magical fire to finish the job off. That's pretty cinematic. And bang. Cool. Fey Lantern done for, and that is a victory with the full gun team. Pretty nice.
방금의 감각은 기억해두라.
Pretty good stuff.
한자루는 죽었던 한자에 대한 축하를
You saying the most damage, he only took 3 damage. Okay.
목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한
Really should have the least, yeah.
엄숙한 애도를
No shocker there. He actually didn't do like a stupid amount of damage, all things considered. He did a lot of damage, not as much as the others. Yisan got multiple skill slots and stuff though, so not really a good benchmark for, you know, how good an ID is, the damage at the top at the end, right? Like, if someone who wasn't the first slotted manages to do the most damage, then there's definitely a big upset, but otherwise, like, obviously the person who was slotted in first is going to have done the most damage. Also, I did reach level 1400. Wowie zowie. That was when I did my dailies yesterday, though. That's pretty cool. Let's see how much further I can press it this season, yeah? Definitely at least a decent bit. Not particularly planning to, like, do too much grinding. I'm gonna stick it to dailies and probably, like, not grind any at all beyond that, because, like, there's not gonna be any events. I'm kind of set on boxes. I don't really need to grind for them or anything, so... We'll see. Whatever level I get to is whatever level I get to, yeah. But yeah, glad to just be using this ID in general. He's such a fun ID. He's very strong. He's kind of, I guess, a big gripe. He's similar like Ring Sing. He's kind of easy to use, right? Don't really need to think at all, and he can just do stupid amounts of damage. He's kind of very similar to Ring Sing in like his damage output, though. I feel like Ring Sing might take the cake still, just because Ring Sing's such a stupidly strong ID. That's fine. It's fun though. I like Butterfly a lot. It's a fun status effect. It's just nice to have both SP like healing and just making it so that sinking can do proper damage a little bit more reliably with it. That's pretty cool. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!